Tucked along Highway 41 in Crisp County sits the small town of Arabi, Georgia. A community with deep roots with an amazing story worth sharing. And by the way, it even has a dinosaur. I am Danny, and welcome to my channel, Dannovator, where my experiences become your adventure. If you like the unique and unusual, then please subscribe, and please hit that bell so you'll be notified when I release my next video. Well, let's go explore Arabi, Georgia. Before I make a lap around town, I want to thank Arabi City Clerk Casey for sharing insight about the community and for connecting me with local historian Robert, who shared his passion for preserving this town's history.
Yes, sir. I appreciate everything.
Arabi takes its name from its three founders, T.A. Royal, Hardy Pitts, and R.A. Bedgood, combining letters from their names to create Arabi. The community began as a state mail route back in 1877. Arabi is home to the youngest elected female mayor, not only in the state of Georgia, but in the United States. On November 2024, Brooke Huckabee Wilson was elected Arabi's mayor at the age of 20. The Arabi walking track. What makes this area where the walking track's located historical is there once was a prestigious, like a pre-college prep school located right here. Around where the track is located used to be the old lunchroom and used to be the girls' dormitory. And across the road from the walking track used to be the boys' dormitory and the old school. I'm going to walk down 3rd Street to the heart of Arabi. Located in this building is the City of Arabi Fire Department and their police department. Now you know I have to get opposed by their police car. This is what a gas truck looks like up close. Propane. By the train tracks in this lot used to be about where the old train depot used to sit. And also lining all the way to the end used to be what is known as section houses. That would have been where the railroad workers back in the day used to live. And across from the railroad tracks on this road that used to be the main highway is where a line of buildings used to sit. And I believe they were like the doctor's office, the dentist's office, and so on. And here's another view of the water tower. Every small town needs to have a Dollar General. The Arabi Feed and Grain. And I believe Robert told me that this used to be the railroad commissary. Past the old abandoned commissary building is a line of warehouses. And across from those warehouses, beside the railroad tracks, are these stacks of railroad ties. I am sure that at the end of the day, I'm going to feel like relaxing on a couch. But not that one. Looks like a great place to get if there's a bad tornado. You can get in a lot of trouble by cutting one of those optic cables. So I always call that number. Here's a dove relaxing. Let's make our way back to US Highway 41, which is the main drag through Arabi. Well, here's a look down Bedgood Avenue, which is US Highway 41. And as I mentioned earlier, Richmond Bedgood was one of the 3 founders of Arabi. At the end of our adventure, we'll go try to take a peek at his abandoned home and also his unique gravesite. And located beside the post office is one of Arabi's remaining old buildings. It used to be surrounded by all of these buildings.
And these were bars that once belonged to the old jail back in the day. Well, let's travel south of town and visit the old train depot. This train depot, which I indicated earlier, used to be located in the center of town.
And it was built in 1888. It is a nice touch to complement this community area with a Georgia Southern and Florida caboose.
Have you ever looked under a caboose?
Well, you have now.
The train depot looks like a great indoor event center. Here's a grill, plenty of seating to share those Arabi old stories. And right in the back of the train depot is an open venue. And beside the old train depot is this authentic log building. And in the neighbor's yard is what looks like a mean old pit bull and this dinosaur. And also next to the train depot is this watermelon processing company. And the best time to enjoy your watermelon is after you had a good meal.
But unfortunately, this place is closed. Across from the depot is this abandoned service station.
And there goes a passing by tractor. And then there's this amazing mural.
Seems to be a wall mural of an old pool hall. From this abandoned service station, we will travel just north of town and see if we can sneak a peek at the old Bedgood home.
So located north of Arabi, just off of Highway 41, is what remains of the Richmond Albert Bedgood home. Located in front of the house is this old style chain link fence,
which can be seen in this photo for the late 1800s.
On the other side of the residence is what is known as the summer house, and I'm not going to go over there. This place is so hauntingly beautiful. It's like the forest is trying to claim it as one of its own. And not too far from the front of the Bedgood home, just over this wood line, is where Bedgood Sawmill was once located.
And a little more north is the unique gravesite of Richmond Albert Bedgood.
I'm now at the Arabi Antioch Cemetery. And I just noticed something else about Arabi. Arabi is also the boyhood home of T. Graham Brown. And who is T. Graham Brown?
He is an American singer who sung the popular song.
So the new part of the cemetery is located south, and the old part is right up here.
I first passed by this gravesite. This beautiful sculpture looks down sadly at 19-year-old Ella, the first wife of G.B. Smith. She rests here beside her 1-year-old daughter Martha, who passed away just 4 days before her. Something tragic clearly struck this young family.
But the gravesite we're looking for is right down here on the end. It is the gravesite of Richmond Albert Bedgood. He is buried next to his first wife, Elizabeth Jane,
who was the second person laid to rest in this cemetery,
and his second wife, Susan.
Here's a photo of the Bedgoods striking a pose on the front porch. In the 1880s, Richmond Bedgood was one of the area's earliest pioneers. Believing the railroad would soon pass through here, his vision helped lay the foundation for what would become the town of Arabi.
Well, I hope y'all enjoyed my video today of us exploring Arabi, Georgia, and learning a little bit about Mr. Bedgood. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and always remember, your adventure awaits with the Dannovator. I'll see y'all the next time.